Hello guys, thank you for joining me this week at my allotment for another episode. First of all, thank you again for the likes and the comments. Been a lot of positive comments, and not only that, I've now reached 39 subscribers. That's amazing. All I need is one more to reach 40. The question is, can I do it? Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate your kind comments, your likes. It was mentioned last week as well that my latest video was very quiet, audio wise. So what I have done, I brought a mic. So hopefully that will improve the sound quality. So please let me know if it does, or what I can do to maybe improve my videos and sound quality. But one question I had last week was why are my peas not doing so well this year? I can only put it down to two things. Number one being either poor seeds or poor soil quality. I've got a feeling it might be down to poor seeds because this year I didn't actually buy new seeds, which normally I do. So next year I need to make sure that every seed I buy is going to be new. And they recommend you do that every year anyway. But today, anyway, I need to clean my flower bed of bramble because quite a lot of it is growing. So I'm hoping to cut it down, and what I might need to do is rake back the wood chippings to dig the root out as well. So I'm hoping to do that. But I've also been and bought some of this fabric membrane because my season area, I want to cover that over before I put wood chippings in. I'm not sure if that's a job I'm going to start doing today. I'm going to see how long it takes me to do the bramble in my raised bed. And then I'll do what I said I was going to do, but it's in a pile where my first lot of potatoes was, cover it over, so when it comes to us doing the fire, I can just get rid of it and start burning it off. But anyway, I said I haven't got a selfie stick anymore because it broke, so I can actually use, oops, I can use my tripod as a selfie stick as well because I take the bar out, so there you go. So I'm going to walk over now to where all the bramble needs clearing. Hopefully it won't take me long. But if you are dealing with any kind of bramble, it's important to use the right gloves. You need the thick fabric gloves because it's harder for the spikes on a bramble bush to penetrate it, so you've got less chance of hurting yourself. So I am where I need to be, so this needs cutting back. I didn't realise it spread all the way across here. So there is a job that I will need to do. I think there's a bit of bramble just here as well, which I will need to get rid of. And there's bits of bramble growing in this, but that's not too bad. So while I'm clearing it, I might as well put it up. So now I will put the phone on my tripod, get my wheelbarrow and my cutters and my gloves, and we'll catch you guys in a bit. Here's an interesting fact about brambles. Brambles, commonly known as the blackberries, are an important part of the British countryside, offering food and shelter for a wide variety of wildlife. They are thorny, fruiting shrub, and the dense bushes provide a valuable nesting sites for birds and habitat for small mammals. Interestingly, brambles can also be used in forensic botany due to their widespread distribution and ability to attach to clothing. What is a brambles a favourite type of music? very good tunes. So that job is now done. I've cleaned that bramble as best as I can. I still will need to dig out the roots, but something I've got time to do. Something I don't have to do straight away. The most of the bramble is now gone. So I'll show you the pile. As you can see, it's quite a large pile just from that bit over there by the rice flower bed. If I knew I could do a bonfire, I'll be able to burn that. But I'll be able to get a fire bin soon. We should be able to start burning soon. So, but yeah, anyway, before I show you what I've done, one important thing is to never give up on what you've achieved. Because 2 years ago, I actually nearly gave up my plot due to bramble and bindweed, because it had completely took over. And I've been on here and I just felt like I was losing, fighting a losing battle. But thank you to the determination and some good people around here, we managed to get on top of things. So like I said, the important thing is never give up, because in the end you will succeed what you want. And that's exactly what's happened on this plot. Still a lot to do on here, but compared to how it was, it is so much better. Anyway, that is the flower bed. As you know, all that was just bramble. I put my sunflower plants here as well, so I'll give them a good watering. Mint plant will need cutting down, I think. There's still bits here, as you can tell. Some roots here and here, and this is probably the worst of it. And I pulled some farther here as well. But overall, I think that is a job well done there. It's looking so much better. Like I said, I think that mint plant will cut down quite a lot. I may even just put it in a pot, because if I leave it, that will grow quite wild. And next year I want to make sure I get lots of flowers in here. So yeah, peas. Still got a few peas I can pull off. They ain't looking too bad. So I suppose anything is better than absolutely nothing at all.
You're goddamn right.
I did pull some bramble from here as well, but I'm still on about cutting these back, or maybe even digging it next year. I know the berries are good for the birds and that, but there is still a lot of bindweed and bramble in this here. But if I do that, I will replace them with other berry bushes like tabby bushes as well. So I won't just cut them down and not replace them. I will replace them with other bushes. Now, my cauliflower and broccoli, they are still growing, but I'm not really seeing any cauliflower heads. I've got a small one in that one, and I've got that one there, but that one there looks like it's actually bolted. But I can't really see anything else. I mean, these are quite large, but there's nothing on them at all, which is a shame. But I suppose I might get something soon, who knows. Cabbages, I mean, they are looking really healthy. They look absolutely amazing, they do. But of course, I have too many. Still got some bramble here I've got to remove. I'll do that on the next job, on the next visit down. It shouldn't be too bad to do, really. So yeah, it's okay, looking good up here. So I'm gonna, yeah, I got some crops I can pull off. Don't know about blackberry beans yet, because I pulled them up last week, and I do feel they needed more time to grow. So I'll put a little picture here to show you the stuff that I pulled off last week, which is broad beans, blackberry beans, and French beans. It's not a lot there, but it's enough for me. It's perfect for me. But I'll have more French beans I can pull off. As you can see, I've got quite a lot there, actually. These have suddenly come on. I mean, look at them. Look now. I'm really surprised about that. That's amazing. It wasn't like that last week. But yeah, amazing stuff. These ones down here are the dwarf French beans. And I've got quite a few on that as well, actually. Is that one a dwarf? I think that one is a dwarf as well. That one doesn't look like it's a dwarf French bean because that started climbing, but that one is and corns. I mean, looking really good. Won't actually be long before I can start putting some corns off. In fact, that one's a really long corn, that one is, compared to this one. But this one is actually fattening out quite nicely. But still, and this one here as well. But I'm going to give them longer. Because you want to make sure that they are fully grown. These ones here haven't really got nothing on them as yet. But they might start coming through here, I don't know. Because I planted these ones in later. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on things for that one. So now I'm going to grab a basket. I am going to pick a few things. And then I will come back to you to show you what I picked. And then I will show you what I plan on doing the next time I come down. So meantime, I'll be back very soon. I'm currently sitting here inside my shed, well, my man cave, having a drink, and this pigeon comes along. I wonder if it was my sweets that I've got. So I picked up a few crops, not too many, but certainly enough to get me going, and yeah, looking alright, so I'll show you what I've got. So starting here, you can probably tell which ones are the dwarf French beans to the climbing French beans. I've got quite a few of them, so that's a nice meal. Picked up a few more broad beans here, and some little tomatoes, which I think could be ideal as a lettuce, because I do have a small cucumber there, which looks pretty decent. I picked up some leaves of lettuce here, which would be nice in the salad. I picked up a small cabbage, and that's from, these are the spare cabbages actually from the raised bed, and that looks ideal. So I'll put that up, I'll chop it up and freeze it, and also a few little carrots here as well, which is perfect. I didn't pick any bollocks beans, because I've still got some time anyway, and I want to leave them a little bit longer. So to see what happens. If I see signs that they need to be pulled, I will pull them. But before I finish off, I mentioned last week about my cucumbers being yellow. Now, after doing some research, mentioned Epsom salts. So I bought a bag, only a small bag, a 100-gram bag off eBay. Only cost me about £4. So once that comes, I'm going to give them a feed. The plants themselves actually look healthy enough. In fact, I mean, cucumber there looks like it could be a proper green one. But so yeah, I will get some Epsom salts just in case there's not enough nutrients in the soil. Next time I come down, I need to sort these out. I need to get some more canes in, and I need to cut some of these off. That little cucumber was actually off this little cucumber plant up this corner here, so that must be okay. And my late potatoes are still looking extremely well. I mean, I'm looking back at that and there's absolutely tons. But I will need to start weeding around them soon as well. But because it's like big weeds like this, that should be easy to pull up anyway. I'm not going to disturb the potatoes too much neither. So that'll be a job for next time I come down. But anyway, I will leave there for today because I've got other things I need to do back at home. I want to thank you again for sticking with me. Again, any recommendations, please leave in the comments. And I will catch you on my next video where I will be cleaning up my seating area. What I'll do to start with, I'll just tidy it up a little bit, get rubbish away, and I'll just get the rake, because all this is dead anyway. Most of this will probably just get raked up anyway. And then I will dig any roots that's there out, put some of that stuff down, and then get the wood chippings down. So that will be another job done. But yeah, progress is looking good now. I'm getting it how I want it to be. But like always, there's always stuff to do on there. But anyway, I will catch you on my next one. Take care, guys.